Well, I'm from the Intasave Caribsave group. I'm the head of sustainable tourism, and we're a climate change specialist organisation, an NGO. So I was just really emphasising the importance of climate change in this whole debate, and the link between energy saving and being more than just about saving some money in each individual hotel. It's more about the need of the industry to do something that has a wider impact, and the potential repercussions of climate change and some of the associated problems with sea level change, with unpredictable weather patterns, with migration and political unrest on the industry as a whole. One of the interesting questions was about how you communicate the need for energy and water savings, and it's very true, and another presenter made the same point, that the kind of doom mongering scares people and puts them off, and the kind of presentation I gave, which was quite hard hitting, wouldn't normally be something that I present to consumers. It's just kind of for people in the industry to wake them up. One of the points that was made was the need to really make sustainability communications in hotels much more exciting and engaging, and rather than just leave that to the facilities maintenance or sustainability people in a hotel team, get the creative and marketing people involved. So you go into hotels, and it's very standard these days, isn't it, to see these towel reuse cards. You pretty much see them everywhere you go, and they're pretty meaningless. They don't particularly engage you as a consumer in anything other than possibly not putting your towel on the floor, where there's a real opportunity there to get you to think about the local area, the water problems locally, the difference in that area compared to your own, the area that you come from. With climate change, it's a massive problem, and I think we hear all these doom and gloom figures, and it's easy to just kind of think that the problem is too massive to be solved, and so put our heads in the sand. But actually, there's a lot that we can do to improve things, and there's a lot that we can do to adapt if we know the changes that are going to happen. So one of the things that I highlighted in my presentation was the report called Assessment Report 5 by the IPCC, which has it's synthesised the pertinent points of the IPCC's most recent recommendations for specific industrial sectors, and this one is specifically for the tourism sector, and it highlights the risks, the likely impacts that we're going to see over the next 30, 50, 100 years, and the things that can be done about them. Now, it's not all solutions, but if we know what's coming, so for example, we know that sea level is likely to rise between 0.5 metre and 2/3 of a metre in the next 50 years. If you've got a hotel on the coast, if you've got a city on the coast, you know that you're going to need to do something, invest in defences, move the building further inland to put some kind of protection in and adapt.